Hi guys, it's Barbara with Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, magical fantasy tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Cancer. Okay. That makes sense. So Cancer, somebody may show up to your house. They may show up out of nowhere and you give them the cold shoulder. Like, it's almost like you got avoidance and message. You're like, you're not returning somebody's calls. You're not, maybe somebody you're in separation from, you're not returning their calls. You may have them blocked. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it has to do with an argument. Okay. So I feel like there's an argument between you and somebody, and you feel like you don't have any equal give and take here. Like you feel like somebody is not on the same page where this relationship is concerned. You may want to get married. This might be an argument over a marriage or getting married, because you got a foundation here or a celebration of something long-term and committed. This is about somebody who possibly you're fighting and you're not on the same page when it comes to getting married. Someone feels left out in the cold. So I don't know if this person is not wanting to be in something long-term and committed, or if you're already planning the relation or planning the wedding and you're fighting because you're disagreeing on the details of the wedding, but someone feels left out in the cold here. So they feel like building this is chaos. Like there's a lot of chaos here. I feel like you guys need to work on your communication skills, because I feel like this is about working on communication, because trying to collaborate, I feel like it's too many cooks in the kitchen. Why do I feel like three's a crowd here? Why do I feel like either the mother-in-law, one of the mother-in-laws, or the mother? Somebody here is sticking their nose in where it doesn't belong. I don't know if it's the groom's mother wants to plan her son's wedding, but it's not her wedding. It's her son's wedding. And that's like the wife or the bride is not seeing it the same way. Could be marrying a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like, why does now, first of all, King of Swords, why do you think that sex is going to fix this? Why do you think that the kissing and making up, right? But sex will help everything heal, right? I feel like trying to go from rough waters, like you're trying to feed chicken to an alligator is what it seems like. It's like, listen, when you're trying to go from rough waters to calm waters, that's not going to fix it. That's not going to fix the problem. You're like not knowing what direction to go in. How about taking control of the person who's interfering? That's what I'm feeling like. Your person, your bride, Cancer, is feeling like the mother-in-law or a future mother-in-law sticking her nose in where it shouldn't. Like she doesn't have a say here, right? Be honest with one another, right? You don't get mad when somebody tells you the truth and then you have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. You got to, when somebody tells you, when they're straight up honest with you, King of Swords, you're taking a step back like you don't understand. You need to understand. You know, when a man takes a wife, they leave their mother. It's not that they're saying that you can't have a relationship with your mother, but your mother is no longer the woman that you cleave to. You cleave to the wife, right? You've got to realize the power change. You know, things have changed. There's a cycle that has to end. This is like, I feel like Cancer, you're dealing with a mama's boy. You're straight up dealing with a mama's boy. This cycle has to end. If you're going to get married, this has got to stop, right? I feel like, yes, they want to offer their opinion, offer their choice. Like there's a choice being offered, right? They feel like, well, I have a difference of opinion, but your opinion doesn't matter and you shouldn't have a say in this. That's the whole thing. I feel like this person wants to offer a different opinion or a different choice, right? I feel like Cancer, you're coming in as very independent, very strong-willed. And this person loves you, but they also, you know, they love the Queen of Wands. I feel like their mother is an Aries, Leo, Sag. So very strong-willed. You feel betrayed by this. In your judgment, this has to end because you feel betrayed by this. Like this is like, am I marrying you or am I marrying your mother? Oh, okay. So this back and forth has gone on for a long time and you feel deceived. You feel lied to. You feel like it's like you're wishing to run away from it. You know, the Queen of Wands can also stand for a third party, but in this case, the third party is anybody who interferes in the relationship. And in this case, I feel like if you're trying to plan a wedding, you're fighting and arguing about this, you're leaving somebody out in the cold, you're avoiding their phone calls, you're giving them the cold shoulder, they're showing up, trying to get your attention. This person does love you, but they have a very intrusive parent. They'll say, well, there's past mistakes with this partnership, but you're heartbroken. You know, they get it. They know that they should have changed things. They should have done things differently in the past when it came to this partnership, right? They know they should have, but they've left you heartbroken because you feel like your special day is being taken away from you by somebody else, right? You feel like you waited for this for a long time and it's been cut out. It's been cut out. You feel like somebody's taken away what's meant for you. You're very trapped in your head. I feel like this is like you're going to win. Like you're determined to win. Cancer, you're determined to win. It's like, this is my wedding, not hers. I want what I want. And that's that. So, but somebody here is obsessed. They're obsessed with manipulating the situation and causing problems. Okay. So it's almost like somebody thinks that you're their competition. They think you're their competition for their child, which is really kind of creepy. It's very creepy. So let's get all 12 signs, Cancer. You're dealing with an Aries. You're trapped in your head about working on the situation. You're dealing with a Taurus. You feel that there's somebody. You feel like if you're dealing with an Taurus energy, like they feel like something's hidden with a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they want to overcome the obstacles because they love you. If you're dealing with another Cancer, you want a victory in the partnership. If you're dealing with a Leo, someone is at a crossroads needing to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. They just can't see it. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I almost feel like someone's feeling kind of remorseful for wanting to marry somebody. They're feeling kind of guilty or remorseful from maybe accepting the proposal. If you're dealing with a Libra, somebody can't wait to get the hell out of Dodge, so they're rushing to get out of there to move on. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, there's a lot of fighting about the commitment. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're all about the sex with you. They're all about sex with you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, someone's trying to decide should they walk away. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're hoping for a new beginning. They're hoping for a new beginning. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, they see you're holding back. Guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay blessed.